Little fairs or big fairs, our family always has fun at a fair. There are many things of interest to us. We like to see what the people in our community are doing, and we go a day ahead to see the preparations. A fair reflects the products and activities of the region. The local people take pride in their grounds. The State Fair buildings in Salem, Oregon are unusually attractive. The Northwest Logger Supply shows the importance of lumbering. Piles of sawdust are ready to spread on muddy streets in case of rain. Fairs generally have a fine display of farm machinery because we people who live on farms are interested in the latest equipment to make our work easier and more efficient. When children ride the merry-go-round, they don't realize the work that goes on to set up the machinery so that it will run smoothly and safely. The workers are accustomed to the last-minute rush. They travel from one fair to another with their thrill-packed machines. The Ferris wheel is always a favorite. The San Diego County Fair reflects life in a warmer climate. An outdoor restaurant is popular here. Florists and landscape gardeners make beautiful arrangements because outdoor living is important in this part of the country. Flowers grow abundantly here all the year. Mining is important here too. People are interested in gems, mining and fishing, a hobby show, foreign exhibits, and fine arts. The Navy exhibit is elaborate, for San Diego is a large Navy base. Lifelike models of early missiles interest the young people. It is surprising what a deep-sea diver's suit weighs. Miniature ship models intrigue the visitors. A fleet-type cargo ship, a battleship. People examine the Navy equipment. A landing tank. In the homemaking building, women and girls have entered their handiwork. Quilts, embroidery, and dresses. The interiors of the buildings are like stage settings. Exhibits of fruit and vegetables advertise the products grown in this community. Fine cooks have entered their cakes. Awards and prizes are given for the best entries. Farmers bring their animals a day ahead. There are many things to get ready. The animals must be rested to compete well in the events. The Fair Association provides barns and wash racks. The stockmen and the young members of such clubs as the 4-H and Future Farmers of America wash and groom their stock so that they will look their best. The animals do not seem to share their owner's enthusiasm sometimes. Sammy, in the Easter bonnet, has been to many fairs. Everyone helps. Heave-ho, and Barney is in place for his shampoo. Yes, it's fun to be here ahead of time to share the excitement. The Fair Association must know how many animals are coming. Stockmen send in advance a record of facts that are necessary for the events, such as breed and age. Some animals are weighed in as they arrive. Things are convenient to attract many farmers so that the fair will be a success. The stockmen keep everything in order to be ready when the event is called. Harnesses, halters, blankets, feed pans, water and food for the animals, and accommodations for the men who must sleep near their stock. Tommy Wright's pony, Blackjack, will perform in a circus act. Ponies are a favorite with the children. A great deal of business is conducted at fairs. Many animals are bought and sold, and the buyers like to see the stock they buy. Our boy Dave takes pride in his steer, Bunko. He has spent hours learning to use the curling comb to make the waves. Now he does a professional job. Dave belongs to the 4-H Club and has won many ribbons. There are separate quarters for each farm animal. Mr. Kern brings his own rack so that he can give his sheep a last-minute trimming called blocking. Even the hoofs are trimmed, cleaned, and polished until they shine. Well cared-for hoofs might give the extra points to win. Jimmy is proud of his blue ribbon winner. At the chicken display, Mrs. Hen doesn't seem happy about the egg she has just laid. A prize-winning hen really has her problems. It's natural for roosters to fight, and quite harmless through the bars. The birds keep an wary eye on each other as they eat. In this show, hens are trained to perform. Molly plays baseball. She knows that when she hits the ball with a bat, the reward will be grain that will fall in her cup. And Katie walks the tightrope. When the fair is in full swing, the streets are gay with flying banners and crowds of people. There is something for everyone. Parents buy the fancy dolls and souvenirs for their children. There are stands with cones, hamburgers, and spun candy on sticks. The merry-go-round is running well, with no indication of the work that went into its construction. A Western horse event is starting. The judges and clerks have their records on each animal. So many contestants, all hoping to win the events. Who will win these ribbons? In another part of the grounds, a 4-H Club event for riding horses. The large horse General seems to be an outstanding entry. The contest is judged on the ability of the young people to handle and show their horses, as well as the gaits and appearance of the animals. The judge examines each horse. Kathy handles Ginger expertly. The winners are lined up, and the judge explains how he arrived at his decision to help the young people understand better the care and training of their horses. Yes, Kathy's Ginger wins the blue ribbon. In another ring, the 4-H Club boys show steers. Our boy Larry is in trouble. His steer is running away. Dangerous, a steer at large around so many children. Sorry this happened to Larry. He's been so careful. The judge takes time to inspect each animal carefully, an hour for this event alone. The winners are lined up. The blue ribbon winner, a fine animal. Everett deserves the ribbon. A magnificent bull from the Ador Dairy herd is led into the ring. It takes years of care and breeding to produce this fine stock. A large fair, such as the Los Angeles County Fair, has impressive buildings to house the exhibits. There is something to interest everyone. to show them the activities of their own community and various things of current interest. A car exhibit. Who wouldn't like to own a streamlined boat? People look forward to the races at the fair. We have several horses on our farm and can appreciate the training given the spirited animals. Before the race, officials check each horse, jockey, and saddle to be sure everything is all right. The jockeys are weighed in. This is the usual procedure to be sure the race is fair. The jockeys ride back and forth in front of the grandstand so that the people can try to choose the winner. They then proceed around the track to warm up the horses. The starting gate is pulled into the correct position. Each horse has his own stall. They're off, and down they come past the grandstand, around the bend into the far turn. And then here they come down into the home stretch. Whirlwind is well ahead. A photographer takes a picture as they cross the line. Whirlwind is the winner. Horses naturally love to race. And during the intermissions, unusual events entertain the spectators. At a fair, many different attractions take place at the same time. The Mexican village has dancing and singing, and places where people can eat Mexican food. Booths show their native handcrafts, painted scarfs, embroidered skirts, blown glass, and baskets. There are many fascinating street shows. The Ferris wheel is always a favorite in San Diego. It makes the world look topsy-turvy. From the top, one has a bird's eye view of the entire fairgrounds. The ride is scary but really safe, as we saw how carefully men put up the machinery. A fair is fun for everyone. It gives an appreciation of the work of the people in our community. My family work hard all the year, preparing their entries for the events. Each year, we hope to win. Our daughter, Marjorie, is a member of the school drum corps. Yes, it's worthwhile and fun to take your family to the fair.